Okay, we're going to look at the urogenital tract now, and this is going to involve the kidneys and the urethras and the ureters. These two bean-shaped are the kidneys, and you'll get to compare the the adult kidneys in a little while, but you're going to want to just pull away the tissue. If you see the tube that comes out like this, it's kind of coiled. That's the ureter, and that's what takes the urine from the kidney to the bladder. And then once you get the kidneys removed, you will measure and weigh the kidneys so that you can record those observations in your autopsy report. Okay, so coming into the kidneys right here is going to be the arteries and veins, so the renal artery and the renal vein, and then this coming out, this tube here, is the ureter. So it tells you first to cut the ureter right there. Okay, and if you have a female, you might still have your bladder attached, but if you have a male, you might not. Mine is still inside the pig, not attached to what we have here. So I'm just going to clip this right here so that I can still see where it goes in at the kidney there. Okay, so this is where you have the renal artery and the renal vein, and then the ureter, and that's where the urine leaves the kidney to go out. We're going to make a cross section. You would do this on both sides to your right and left kidneys. Measure them, weigh them, and I'm going to push this thing off to the side so I can cut this open. And we're going to cut it longitudinally, so that means that we're going to cut it this way so we can see. So we're going to cut it across sideways, horizontally, so we can see the inside and see what the sections of the kidney look like. Okay. Okay, so you can see pretty well inside the kidney. This part is called the renal pelvic, I think. This is where it collects, all the urine collects. So the arteries take the blood into this part up here, which is called the medulla and the cortex. And in the medulla and the cortex is where the blood is filtered, and then the urine collects here and goes out through the ureter, which is here. So you can kind of see where this comes in. If you stick your needle probe into the ureter, you can see that it's going to come into that section there. Okay, so it's going to come out right into here. So that's the inside of the kidneys. We'll compare this to the adult kidneys on your last day of dissection. Okay, so after you've done the looked at the kidneys, then we're going to look at the reproductive organs. I have a male pig. I'm going to show you the reproductive organs of the male pig, and my organs are still inside the body cavity of my pig. So I'm going to pull my pig back out of my bag. We'll try to identify the male reproductive organs. Really, the only we saw the penis earlier on our first day of dissection, and the only other part that you need to look at here for the male is the scrotum with the testes. Okay, you can also so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut through some of the skin here so I can locate the testes and the scrotum there. So be careful not to cut. You don't want to cut the testes, but you want to cut just enough of the skin around it so you can get to one of them. And we might be able to find so there's one of the testes right there. Okay, and if you look for where it's connected to I think I see it right there. Okay, this would be the vas deferens right here. the testes are connected to the tube that takes the sperm from the testes to the penis, and that's male reproductive right there. So this is the testes where the sperm is made, and then this is the tube that connects it to the penis, which is here. Okay. You will want to partner with a group that has a female pig to see the female organs. Look at your microscope slides and record your results in your autopsy report, and then answer the questions for the urogenital system in the in your notebooks. This is the end of our dissection of our pig. We will be looking at comparing the adult and the fetal heart and kidneys, but you will do that with your teacher. And so I hope you enjoyed your dissection. We're going to take our pigs and we're going to put them back. You need to replace all of your organs in your pig. And just kind of set them all in there. You don't have to put them in there in order anymore. And then you can replace your pig into your bag. And that concludes our dissection.